Now that Dwight Howard's playing, are you still confident about that pick? You staying with your Clippers?
Yeah, I'm staying with the Clippers. Wire to wire, I've been with the Clippers since they got Kawhi. I said in the preseason, wherever Kawhi goes, had he stayed in Toronto, that's the championship. If he went to the Clippers, that's the championship, and that's before they dealt for Paul George. So I'm confident about it. But I'm not going to pretend this ain't going to be a grind and a great series against the Lakers. And Dwight Howard's inclusion is a big deal. Like the Lakers, in fact, I think match up better with the Bucks in certain respects. When you look at the job Kawhi did on Giannis in last year's playoffs, you funnel them towards those trees, you know, toward Gasol and Ibaka and those guys. Well, you funnel the freak. If the Lakers got to the finals toward not just Anthony Davis, who doesn't love playing the center position, though he can play defense and block shots, but JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, and that's you know kind of the formula maybe. So I think Dwight Howard is an important role player, and his addition, or rather lack of subtraction, is significant. But I'm still taking the Clippers. Did you hear what Patrick Beverley said, y'all? Did you hear what he said about the restart? He's playing every game, a game. Like everyone he plays, point guard, as though they are the best point guard in the league, right? As though they're Steph Curry. He's playing every three like it's LeBron James or Kevin Durant. He's playing every team like it's the Warriors with KD. That's the mentality Patrick Beverley brings. That's the mentality Kawhi brings. As Stephen A. says, they got a lot of rough riders on that team, right? So even a guy like Shamet, who's got COVID, and who they're going to retest him, he's got to test negative in a certain amount of time twice, and 14 days from now, and all that. And I think the odds are he'll be available by the time the conference finals roll around. Let's say if they get that far. The fact is, role players like that are important. He can shoot and space the floor. But when you have the kind of mentality the Clippers had, led by Kawhi Leonard, but also with important pieces like Patrick Beverley, that's who I liked in the preseason. That's who I liked throughout the regular season. That's who I like in the restart, even though Dwight Howard has decided to play for the Lakers.
Well, first of all, I just think it's important that I sit up here on national television, and regardless of how much I disagree with you, I want to give you a round of applause because you have been absolutely right. You have been very consistent. You said it in the preseason. You said it at the beginning of the regular season. You said it during the season. You say it now. And for once in your life, you didn't waver. That's a round of applause right there. I mean, stop the presses. Having said all of that, here's the reality of the situation. When I look at the Los Angeles Lakers, here's the deal, Max. I know that your point makes a lot of sense that the Los Angeles Clippers, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they won it. But I'm not jumping off the Lakers bandwagon because I think that LeBron James and Anthony Davis are two of the top 5 players on the planet Earth, period. I think they're two of the top 5 players in the world. And I think in the sport of basketball, when you got two guys, by the way, who are rested and healthy, that goes a long way. But here's why Dwight Howard is so pivotal. Because with just JaVale McGee only averaging about 16 minutes a game, all right, you never know when you'd have to play Anthony Davis out of position to be down there banging and doing other things that he may not particularly want to do. Having Dwight Howard to spell for JaVale McGee allows Anthony Davis to be the finesse player he wants to be. Here, he'll dunk on you. He'll catch alley-oops. He'll rebound. He'll block shots. But when you're going up against a brother like Montrezl Harrell that's going to get all in your mug and be physical, all right, when you got that stuff going on, it could potentially work against you because you got to remember, and KP, you know this, the one question mark about Anthony Davis is his willingness to be physical. He came on this show and heard and admitted he had heard all the chirping in the offseason, which was why he got in the gym, got a little bigger, a little bulkier, to show that he was going to be ready for that physicality that was going to come his way. Dwight Howard helps in that department significantly because it takes some of the load off of Anthony Davis, frees him up to be as much of Anthony Davis as he can possibly be. And I think that's why I'm still sticking with the Lakers. It's a big-time move why Dwight Howard, as I reported, by the way, a week ago, had elected to, officially announce to Don Lemon last night. He's going to join the Lakers with the bubble. Thank goodness he's doing that because I think that helps the Lakers immensely. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.